Namaskaram, sir. Sridhar Reddy, TiE Global Chair, and we have Mahavir, TiE Global President here. Yeah. And Mahavir Sharma and Nitin Gadkariji, of course. Yeah.
Sir, can we go?
We've been putting together for over 4 months, 60 entrepreneurs worked to put together this conference here. And Hyderabad is hosting this global summit. Over 40,000 registrations which have happened for this summit from entrepreneurs all over the world. And 50 plus chapters of TiE are actively participating.
Sir, can I do my name? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah.
Are we live?
Yes, sir.
Dear friends and colleagues, welcome to Hyderabad. It's a great pleasure for us, the members of TiE Hyderabad, core committee members of this summit, the TiE Global Summit, and the board of directors of TiE Hyderabad, to host the 8th TiE Global Summit, happening from today non-stop till the 10th of December, and hosted by Hyderabad chapter. Rockstar entrepreneurs from all over the world have gathered here. Thought leaders, researchers, and aspiring entrepreneurs are all getting converged here to meet, discuss, debate, share ideas, and connect and network. As its theme suggests, TiE Global Summit 2020 is all about entrepreneurs. We have established a number of networking platforms here which are artificially empowered to make sure that the entrepreneur meets prospective investors as well as mentors and colleagues or customers during this summit. We could have expected a better start to this summit than having the summit inaugurated by our Hon'ble VicePresident of India, Sri Venkaiah. In the August presence of Sri Nitin Gadkari, Honorable Minister of Road Transport and Ministry of Micro, Small, Medium Enterprises. Thank you, sir. We welcome you to the TiE Global Summit. This summit will bring about some of the best names to Hyderabad with over 50,000 people registered, with over 300 speakers. Over 1,000 plus investor connects have been already set up to be happening during this summit. 500 plus startups, over 5,000 startups have applied to be using these connections. Over 500 plus startups we are helping in this summit to add, whether it is access to the capital or the mentor network. This summit will help in creating the next generation of dreamers and creators and builders. This summit will help, the TiE Global community will help entrepreneurs harness the latest technology to build new networks of cooperation. We will make it even easier to access the capital. We will support every risk taker and entrepreneur to become the next Steve Jobs or Zuckerberg or the Bill Gates. We sincerely hope that all the delegates will have a successful conference over the next 60 hours, round the clock, non-stop. We would all like to cordially welcome to the 8th TiE Entrepreneurship Summit for Entrepreneurship and Innovation in Hyderabad. I would like to share a quote by Steve Jobs. He said, "I am convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance." All our plans have been shattered with COVID in 2020. But as entrepreneurs, we have a spirit, and this summit shows that spirit, because we could achieve in this summit 10 times more than a regular summit, pre-COVID day summit could achieve. Yes, you can dream, think, and achieve. All the best and good luck, and may you make us all entrepreneurs proud. Now, may I kindly request Honorable Minister for Road Transport and Minister for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, to address the audience. But before he speaks, I would like to say a few words about him. A few years ago he said, American roads, let me quote him, American roads are not good because America is rich. Let me repeat, American roads are not good because America is rich. But America is rich because American roads are good. That's what he believed. As the Minister for Surface Transport, he executed an amazing road network. Definitely, it helped in the wealth creation of current India. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Honorable Vice President of India, Adharaniya Venkaiah Naidu ji, Adharaniya Sridhar ji, all respectable dignitaries and dear friends. First of all, I am giving my all best wishes to TiE for this Global Summit 2020. I know that the importance of MSME, particularly in the Indian context, it is very important for the country. Total 30% of the GDP in Indian economy, 30% contributes from MSME. Out of our export, 48% also is from MSME. At the same time, up till now, MSME creates 11 crore jobs. And that is one of the reasons that MSME is the backbone of the economy. Now we have decided to make this 30% contribution GDP, take it up to 40%. 48% of the export of MSME, we want to take it up to 60%, and we want to create 5 crore new jobs. The one of the important thing is, which is related with the industry and economy, that particularly the agriculture, rural and tribal area, and particularly we have these village industries, handloom, handicrafts, khadi gramodyog, that turnover comes to 80,000 crore. I feel that this is very important for the country in the present scenario. We need to go up to 5 lakhs crore in 2 years. And that is the reason that our emphasis is on development of industry in agriculture, rural and tribal area. Now there is huge potential is available. Actually, the people who are in particularly agriculture, rural and tribal area, they are facing big crisis. They are socially, economically, educationally backward. So the emphasis of our ministry is how we can develop more industry, more employment potential in this area. It is really a great thing in Indian scenario that we have got ancient history, at the same time we have got a lot of innovative research ideas related with the handloom and handicrafts. This is the strength of Indian society, by which we can try to get global market for that. As from my ministry is concerned, we are giving special priority for honey, for solar charkha, making the denim. Actually, one of the leading USA company, Levi's, they are using Indian denim. Now we have a lot of things, we are developing different type of products, and I am confident that we have got a huge potential that we can give our products to global world. As far as the Indian economy is concerned, our government under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi ji, we have taken a lot of reforms. In the economy, in the system, in the labor laws, everywhere, we have taken a lot of decisions. The most important thing with MSME is we change the definition. And that is really a great thing for the MSME, where they are taking the advantage of definition. It will be 100% very useful for them. We are also, actually, skill training is very important. Innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skill, and successful practices. We name it as a knowledge and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future for the country. So my request to all of you that this is the time that it is a golden opportunity for investment in India, because India is the fastest growing economy and MSME is the backbone of Indian economy. I will request you particularly, now we are, for example, we are concentrating on biofuels. We are making ethanol from sugarcane juice, molasses, from corn. Now we have given permission from making it from rice. And there is a huge requirement for that. We have already shot. So this type of industry we can develop in agriculture sector. We have got now a lot of food park related with agriculture and developing lot of new products. And also we are exporting our fruits and vegetables to the global world. I feel that the organic farming is the future for that. We have taken a lot of steps regarding encouraging the new industry who want to start their industry in the tribal area, agriculture area, rural area, or in rural India, and which is very important for the country. As far as the COVID is concerned, there is a lot of impact of COVID on global and Indian economy. But I feel that always this is a crisis in an opportunity. MSME need additional funding. The measurement taken by government through economic stimulus package are, this is a very important package declared by Honorable Prime Minister, where rupees 3 lakh crore collateral free automatic loans to bank, NBFCs and individual loans for business purposes on principal and interest. The tenure of the loan is 5 years and available till 31st March 2021. Rupees 20,000 crore subordinate debt for MSME, which is very useful, by which we can make restructure of 1 lakh MSMEs. Rupees 50,000 crore equity infusion through MSME fund of fund. This is very important. The MSME, those who have successful track record, particularly income tax, bank and GST, on the basis of that we will make the rating of MSME. We will contribute if they will go for the capital for public for bond market. We will contribute 15% in their equity, and they will raise the equity from the market. That is exactly, I feel that is very important for the country, by which we can attract the global investment for MSME, and this can be really a good example and good success story for many of MSMEs. Now the Ministry of MSME launched a new portal, that is Udyam Registration Portal on 1/7/2020. Because of that, already 25 new MSME has already registered. We want to make it transparent and very easily approachable portal by which the registration can be possible. So already small people who are making small business, they are also coming under this portal, and which is very important for our country. A new champion portal launched by the Prime Minister on 1st June 2020 by the Honorable PM, where we are resolving all the problems of MSME There it is related with the bank, related with your offices, and we are taking special preventive measures to resolve all this problem. The global tender to be disallowed up to rupees 200 crore, that is really important decision taken by the government, which is going to helpful for MSME by and large. The most important thing is e-market. That is very important. People like you are already experienced about e-market linkage. The e-market linkage for MSME to be promoted to act as a replacement for trade fairs and exhibitions. And this is very important where we need your cooperation, because this is a huge field where a lot of potential is available. At the same time, regarding MSME, we are now planning to make it e-marketplace, which can be useful for a small MSME. I feel that MSME is the backbone of Indian economy because, first of all, our aim is to create employment potential. For employment potential, we need industry. And for industry, we need water, power, transport and communication. Without that, we cannot get good industry or good turnover or good employment potential. So present situation in Indian scenario is very good. Our road network is very nice. Actually, we are now planning to make 22 green express highway. Already everywhere in every state, even in Northeast also, we are taking lot of projects related with the road. And now the road sector in whole India is totally charged. As far as the power is concerned, we don't have any power. We are power surplus. Water is available. As far as the communication point of view, already it is also in a good position. So it is the land is available, reform related with the administrative reform, economic reform, labor laws, different type of administrative reform has already government has taken initiative in it. So total situation is very favorable for the development of MSME in India. As far as Atmanirbhar Bharat is concerned, our basic interest and our basic priority is how we can reduce our import and how we can increase our exports. To increase export, for that reason we need to make good quality. Without compromise with the quality, we need to reduce the cost. And for reduce the logistic cost is very important. Logistic cost, labor cost and power cost, these are the important costs. We are trying our level best that how we can reduce the cost and how we can make the good quality. Good design, good quality is equally important. And by which I am confident that the total economic situation in the world now is very much favorable to India. Lot of countries, they want to deal with India, and that is the reason that we have got a lot of potential. Our automobile industry's turnover is 4,50,000 crore. Already the ancillary industries are doing excellent jobs. Our two-wheelers, our four-wheelers, they are already in the COVID period, they increased their export and turnover. I am 100% confident due course of time, India is going to become a first number manufacturing automobile hub in the world. Regarding electric cars, electric bikes, electric buses, electric two-wheelers, everywhere it's become very, very popular. We are using fuel, ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-CNG, then electric. At the same time, we are making research on hydrogen fuel cell. So these are the new sector where a lot of a huge potential is available. The public transport is a sector where also a lot of new innovations and new research which are already doing excellent jobs. I feel that these are the fields where a lot of potential is available. I like that the TiE is a global organization. Your stakeholders are doing excellent jobs. My suggestion to them that anyone who want to start any industry in India, our government is very, very friendly for development and we will support you. We will see that as far as starting from industry, there is a lot of permissions first of all you need for that. But government has taken a decision and by which now it is an easy procedure by which you will get the registration. So India is a really appropriate destiny for investment. India has got a huge potential is available. At the same time, the young talented engineering manpower is available. So India 100% is one of the attractive place where you can invest. And because of this global summit, I am really giving you my special thanks that it is by this way we are going to approach to the people in the world, where those who have a good technology, they want to make investment. 100% India is the appropriate destiny for them. I am really appreciate this convention and your initiative. I will give my special thanks to all your stakeholders, and from the government of India, from my ministry, we will cooperate you, and 100%, whatever the problem you have, don't be hesitate, come to me to Delhi, to my office. We will resolve the problem and we will help you. We are very positive and committed for the development. Under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, we have decided to make India a strong global economy, Atmanirbhar Bharat. And that Atmanirbhar Bharat is now the mission for us. I know that presently we are all facing problem because of COVID-19. Negativity is there, frustration is there, but we need now, India need positivity and self-confidence. I am confident that with the self-confidence and positivity, we will win this war against COVID-19. At the same time, there is economic impact because of COVID-19, but with the cooperation of all stakeholders, we will win economic war and we will go ahead. And to make India as a Atmanirbhar Bharat is a dream for all of us. I am giving my special thanks to all of you, and 100% I am confident that this conference definitely going to be successful. You are all very humbly, I will request you to invest in India, and we will all cooperate you. Once again, thank you very much. Namaskar.
You're mute, Sridhar.
It's an honor to hear from you, and our sincere gratitude for the help that you extended to the TiE community. Under your leadership, I'm absolutely sure as an entrepreneur that you would do the same thing for MSMEs as what you have done to India's roads. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your time. Now it's my honor to invite Son of the Soil, Sri Venkaiah Naidu ji. As you all know, he gained prominence both as a student leader Hello? Sorry, there is some, yeah. Sorry for the glitch. As we all know, he gained prominence both as a student leader and political figure, and more importantly, as a brilliant orator who vigorously championed the cause of the farmers and for the development of the backward areas of India. Sir, I have recently heard your speech on how India's youth should become entrepreneurial rather than the job seekers, as the entrepreneurs create wealth for any nation. Honorable Vice President of India, I happened to meet you almost when you were the Rural Development Cabinet Minister several years ago. And while you were there, there were a few calls which landed, crisis calls which landed on your desk. And years later as well, I would reflect on what happened, how you dealt with that situation. And to inspire myself, and the ability of your to go into the absolute details, take a clear decision, maintain absolute calm. Those whenever I need to be inspired, whenever I'm in trouble, I would think of that meeting and I play it all over and again. No wonder, sir, you have dedicated your life to the nation and helped many entrepreneurs and the people of India. We are honored to have you here, sir, and eager to speak to you, listen to you.
केंद्र सरकार में वरिष्ठ मंत्री श्री नितिन गडकरी जी, श्री श्रीधर वेन्नपरेड्डी, प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ TiE हैदराबाद, श्री महावीर शर्मा जी, चेयरमैन TiE ग्लोबल बोर्ड ऑफ ट्रस्टीज, the charter members, associate members, startups in India, entrepreneurs from various countries, the global team, and others who are all watching this program. I really feel very happy to participate in this virtual global summit being organized by the IndUS entrepreneurs, TiE, a Silicon Valley non-profit organization supporting startups through networking and raising of capital for new and experienced entrepreneurs. Firstly, let me commend you for partnering with Indian government and several Indian states to put together this global summit. It is apt that you have chosen to invite Sri Nitin Gadkari, one of the ministers, senior ministers, who is knowledgeable and also known for his proper planning and execution and follow the reform development agenda of the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Bhai Modi. Such summits not only provide an important platform to exchange ideas and knowledge, but also help in creating networks. You are now able to understand what the Government of India is doing, is intended to do, what is their development agenda, particularly with regard to MSME sector, and what is the roadmap for the future has been ably explained by the Honorable Minister. I must compliment TiE for promoting entrepreneurship through education, mentorship, networking and funding opportunities. I am also happy to note that TiE has impacted 50,000 aspiring women entrepreneurs through mentoring. It is quite fitting that this year's summit has brought us together by a virtual medium showcasing the resilience of human spirit and endurance. Of course, I would have been more happy to be part of an actual meeting rather than a virtual meeting, but virtual is the factual because of the present pandemic. There is no way. But this occasion provided by you, I am confident it will really help you people to understand what are the opportunities in India, the world community also to understand what is happening in India and what is possible, what are the avenues and opportunities in India. It should also be noted that many Indians who are turning novel ideas into business are supported and encouraged by proactive governments in the center and states. My dear sisters and brothers, with the youth comprising about 65% of Indian population, the creation of a proper ecosystem to promote and nurture entrepreneurship is of most importance. The vast energies of the talented youth must be tapped fully and their mindset should be changed from being job seekers to job creators. Similarly, a special drive should be launched for promoting entrepreneurship among women, who constitute almost 50% of the country's population. So there is a huge potential for promoting women entrepreneurs in our country and provide the required support to them for choosing to become entrepreneurs and job creators. They will do a better job, undoubtedly, the experience shows to us. To tap and nurture entrepreneurial talent among youngsters, our universities must set up incubation centers. I call upon all the universities in the country, please set up incubation centers, attract the talent and encourage and promote the talent. That is the best opportune time when students, they come out of the universities and acquire knowledge. These incubation centers will help them, motivate them to move forward. Fostering student entrepreneurship through innovation program is extremely critical, and universities need to establish a close linkage with industries to mentor and uphold students with novel business ideas. The corporate sector too must come forward to fund and promote entrepreneurial ecosystem on university campuses. You see in the Western countries, the corporates also encourage universities, fund universities, and promote this sort of entrepreneurship. When India is home to world's third largest startup ecosystem, there is a huge scope for growth in this area because we have a huge population. We have huge talent available, innovative. There is no dearth of talent among our children. What we need to do is promote, encourage, and further scale up the talent. It was reported that NASSCOM in the recent survey has found that about 50% of the tech startups are confident of reaching revenues of pre-COVID-19 level. This is only a temporary phase, COVID. We'll be able to overcome it. My dear sisters and brothers, a study conducted a few years ago in the United Kingdom revealed that most entrepreneurial countries in the world are also the most prosperous. The study also found that entrepreneurship also makes people happier and more fulfilled. Entrepreneurship is not only about profits, it is also about making people's lives better through education, healthcare, and basic human rights. It is about valuing both competition and compassion. COVID-19 pandemic has thrown up many challenges. In the wake up of this massive disruption, it has caused to economies and livelihoods. This is the time to turn adversities into opportunities. It is also time for educated youngsters to push the boundaries and come out with innovative ideas to meet the emerging challenges on different fronts, from healthcare to education. An ecosystem that promotes entrepreneurship can enable many innovative ideas to be translated into promising startups. The government on its part is creating an enabling environment through startup in India to support incentives and entrepreneurship. The Prime Minister, known for his passion for reforms, he gave a call, 3-line mantra: reform, perform, and transform. Transformation of the nation is the need of the hour, and we have that ability to do, and it is happening. You should do it and accelerate it. It should be remembered that entrepreneurship plays a crucial role in economic growth and creating employment. When entrepreneurs succeed, they create economic opportunity not only for Indians but for people all over the world. The manner in which technology is changing our lives is simply incredible. Nobody would have envisioned some of the breakthroughs that young entrepreneurs have created in the last 20 years. Fantastic ideas, new experiments, and they are providing new opportunities. Fostering entrepreneurship is not just about crafting the right economic policy or developing the best educational curriculum. It is about creating an entire climate in which innovation and ideas flourish. I am glad to see that TiE has responsibility which they have accepted to create this innovation climate where ideas can flourish. This sharing of experiences, knowing the good practices, and then discuss and then decide future course of action. That is the best way to move forward. Aspiring entrepreneurs must not only dream but also take risks to convert their dreams into a reality. That can be achieved by being creative and innovative, by thinking differently and bringing something new to the table. In India, we have ancient knowledge. We have a past where we were known as Vishwaguru. Today's youngsters have more tools at their fingertips than many generations in history. They have all scope to write a new chapter. Established entrepreneurs and Chamber of Commerce associations like TiE must mentor the next generation. They need to share the wisdom they gain. Share and care is the core of our Indian philosophy. So let us share. And this is what TiE is doing. While the universities must work through research and internship to nurture and develop entrepreneurial skills of students before they graduate. Good entrepreneurial ideas backed by talent will beckon investors who will be willing to invest in early stage entrepreneurs. Not only in Silicon Valley, but in Hyderabad. Hyderabad is a place of happening. Now Visakhapatnam also, from where I am speaking today, is also a place of happening. And any other place in India, you find the talent is available. Tap the talent, identify, nurture it. For the entrepreneurship ecosystem to be effective, it is important for the private sector to work hand in hand with NGOs, universities and governments. And in the end, the networks also play a role. I am glad to hear and understand one of the TiE's pillar is networking. We must connect entrepreneurs with mentors who can guide them, as starting business is a daunting task. I'm happy to know that today in this TiE global event, more than 300 mentors are available to show the ropes to young entrepreneurs across the globe, or it may be more. I'm sure that event like this, the present one, will help to recreate and regenerate the culture of entrepreneurship. Today's youngsters have a chance like no other generation had in the past to create a more prosperous, dynamic and just world. Sri Sridhar and Sri Mahavir Sharmaji, I compliment you all for this wonderful initiative, and I am happy that you are going to have a marathon for 4 days, sharing your ideas, experiences, and also providing the needed platform for the new generation. I can only appeal to the world community, as explained by Sri Nitin Gadkari, wonderful opportunities are there in India. And wonderful infrastructure is being created. Some time back when I visited America, and before that I visited Singapore, when I was going through those roads, I used to feel happy and also used to feel sick thinking about Indian roads. But you see the changing situation, the situation that has changed. Starting from Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the initiative of the National Highway Swarna Chaturbhuja Yojana, Golden Quadrilateral, to the present thrust of the Prime Minister Narendra Bhai, and the dynamic leadership that is being provided by Sri Nitin Gadkari. There is a wonderful work that is happening on the national highway. In addition to this, rural roads are also being taken up. And you have a wonderful telecom network. Now, the government is taking special care to reach the remotest corners. And you have a lot of other projects, Sagaramala. There are many more initiatives. So wonderful opportunities. And the government is willing to welcome people who want to invest. Earlier it was red tape. Now it is red carpet to invite the investors and also remove the obstacles. This is what being done. So I invite the world business community to invest in India and also call upon the youngsters not to look for jobs but become an entrepreneur. And then you can really be successful and you will be not only prosperous but you will be confident and you will be happy. What is required is not mere prosperity. What is required also happiness. You will be happy if the road is good. You will be happy if there is power supply continues. You will be happy if there is regular water supply. You will be happy if there is a law and order. You will be happy that more and more reforms being carried. What is the purpose of reforms? Reforms, the purpose is to make the people's life more comfortable, more happy. Standing in queue, waiting in line, you have now wonderful opportunities that you have JAM, Janadhana and Aadhaar. You have crores of 36 crores bank accounts, something unheard in the history. Now you have the direct benefit transfer. Now you need not, now online is the main line, so that you need not stand in line and meet, greet, do something in between. There is no such requirement. Those things are being done away with by the present administration. So have a wonderful summit. Thank you. All the best to all of you. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Over to Mahavir Sharmaji. Mahavir has been a TiE activist and also the president of TiE Global. Over to you, Mahavir.
Thank you, Shridhar. Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Venkaiah Naidu ji, Honorable Cabinet Minister for MSME, Road, Transport and Highways, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, I, on behalf of TiE fraternity across the world, thank you for your great words of wisdom and leadership that you've always shown to all of us. I will start off with the Honorable Minister first. Sir, you spoke about organic farming, you spoke about logistics, you spoke about infrastructure, you spoke about energy, and you spoke about MSME. I'd just like to tell you that TiE and the TiE fraternity, through its tech-enabled startups, tech-enabled businesses, not only falls all in micro, small, and medium enterprises, but also solving the problems that you've just mentioned. The agri-tech industries, the logistics being supported by technology and the movement of containers and road transportation and infrastructure has all been enabled by technology. And I'm very proud to tell you that TiE has always been working with all these sectors, and we are working to, right now we do fall in a different ministry with startups and technology, but I think we actually should be part of your ministry, because by the new definition of MSME that you and the honorable government has just come up with, in terms of turnover and investments, we do fall into that ministry, and we're happy to work with you in various sectors across various verticals that you've mentioned. We are very thankful and proud of all the internet-enabled platforms that you have created, from GEM portal to MSME Mart to whatever you have done. I think that has enabled traditional businesses, and we are very, very supportive of technology being used by your ministry and Government of India. I thank you for all of that. Also, I'd like to mention, sir, that TiE always has worked at the bottom of the pyramid, whether it's startups, whether it's entrepreneurship. So everything that starts off with an idea has to start to be with a micro, then a small, and then a medium. So our partnership and integration and your words of wisdom and the fact that you've invited us over to your ministry, we would love to work and collaborate with you. Thank you, sir. Honorable Vice President, sir, you've always inspired me, as Sridhar said. I mean, your oration, your to the point, your comparison to various words and then coming to the point and being to the point has always been great. I can assure you, and under the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister, that both of you had mentioned, the government in the last 6 years has done immense work, and TiE has been very, very proud beneficiary of all of that. And we are now integrating our Angel program, which invests in early stage and idea stage startups, into cross-border investments, and also looking at marketing partnerships and working with that. Sir, I can assure you, TiE is the world's largest non-profit promoting entrepreneurship, not just by words, but actually in actions. We've actually worked on the ground from school level to college level to micro and small businesses, traditional businesses, to women entrepreneurship. Now we're starting to work with the underprivileged, people who've not had the opportunity of good education in India or in the US, to start make them entrepreneurs and handhold them. So TiE is a fully hands-on organization. We are full of volunteers. People like Sridhar and me have run our own businesses but live and sleep TiE, and we kind of contribute to the economy of any nation. And India, we're not only just in Visakhapatnam or Hyderabad, but we're across 24 cities. And barring the 4 metros, 20 cities are tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4 cities. And we are going all the way down to help entrepreneurs locally and support them with funding coming from outside. So your words of leadership and awareness are great. Our enterprises in social impact, also using technology and also wanting to work and create works in rural India, in agri-India, is also very critical and important to our goals and mission. And I can assure you that with the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister, the great synergy and vision that he works with, a lovely note that he wrote to all of us, encouraging us and blessing us for the TGS that came in yesterday, have all been an inspiration for all of us. Both of your presence here has also strengthened our resolve to work much harder and make the difference when it comes to entrepreneurship and work in a seamless world. Thank you, both of you, for being here. My thank you would not be enough if we did not thank the team. We have tirelessly put hours behind this. Teams in Hyderabad, across the world, all working voluntarily, all giving their time for free, reaching out to their contacts and getting great content speakers has been immense. I would like to thank everyone. All my sponsors, all the supporters, all the tech enablers. It's been great on behalf of TiE Global, TGS. Thank you very much for all the work that you have done and the work that you will do. I hope this 60 hours of non-stop event with 200 plus hours of parallel streaming will be knowledge, daring, enlightening, and will take India and the startup ecosystem of India to a way road of future. Thank you. Over to you, Sridhar. You're mute.
That was inspiring, Mahavir, about TiE and the TiE activities that we are doing. And it was an inspiring speech within Gadkariji, and your commitment to our community, entrepreneur community, MSMEs, you have reiterated through your speech, and we look forward to working with you very closely going forward. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your time. Honorable Vice President of India, Sri Venkaiah Naidu ji, thank you very much for your time and the support and encouragement that you have given today for the entire TiE community, aspiring entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and delegates at the TiE Global Summit. On behalf of the entire TiE community, all the delegates, we thank you for sparing your precious time and for being present here and encouraging us. Thank you very much, sir.
Sir, we can move to the next call.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so we joined that other link, right?
Yes, sir. So join the Zoom call. I can put you directly on the room. There is already the link.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
లక్కీగా నా దగ్గర వెబ్ క్యామ్ ఉండింది ఆ ఏసీ ఆ వెబ్ క్యామ్ లో ఆడియో దానికి ఇచ్చాను
మీకు ఆ టైంలో అది
ఇది ఈ రోజు మనల్ని కాపాడింది
వైజాగ్ అంటే కొంచెం జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండాలి మరి ప్రోటోకాల్ అంతా డిఫరెంట్ ప్రోటోకాల్ అంటారు ఈవెన్ సెక్యూరిటీ దగ్గర నుంచి అన్ని కూడా
ఏదో ఒకటి
వర్కౌట్ అయిపోయింది కదా వాళ్ళు ఇబ్బంది పడుతుంది
ఆడియో ప్రాబ్లం
ఆడియో ప్రాబ్లం ఫస్ట్ నేను మిక్సప్ నిన్ననే చేసుకోవాల్సిందే మీరు చేసేసారు మరి ఎందుకు అలా ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చింది
ఆ టైంలో అయింది సార్ ముందంతా చెక్ చేసినప్పుడు కొంచెం మేము స్క్రీన్ నుంచి
సార్ దీనికి ఆడియో సపరేట్గా పోతుంది
లేదు మనం చెక్ చేసాం కదా అంతా వచ్చింది కదా మన దీని నుంచి
ల్యాప్టాప్ ఆడియో వచ్చింది సార్
ఏది ఆడియో ఎక్కడ ఉంది
ఇక్కడ నుంచి
ఎలా కనెక్ట్ చేస్తుందని
హెడ్ఫోన్స్ ఆక్స్ కేబుల్ 3/4 కేబుల్
కామన్ డ్రెస్
ఉందా నీ దగ్గర
మామూలు మొబైల్ ఇయర్ ఫోన్స్ ఉంటుంది
పెట్టి చూద్దామా పని చేస్తేమో ఉన్నాయా మొబైల్ ఇయర్ ఫోన్స్
స్టీరియో ఇయర్ ఫోన్స్
అది ఇయర్ ఫోన్స్ మైక్ తో పనిచేస్తుంది అనుకుంటా
అది ఒకసారి
11వ తారీఖు ఉంది మనకి పెంట ఒకటి
అదే చేసేద్దాం సార్
కాదు నువ్వు ఎలా నాన్న మీరు అవసరం లేదు కదా అన్ని రోజులు ఉండడం ఇక్కడ ఈ అబ్బాయి దగ్గర కెమెరా ఉంది ఇంకా చూసుకున్నాడు పెట్టి నడిపించేస్తాం
ఇది ఉందిగా ఇంకా
మీరు ఇక్కడ హోటల్లో వీటల్లో ఉంటున్నారా
కనెక్ట్ చేస్తాం
గెస్ట్ హౌస్ ఉందా ఉండగలుగుతారా
ఆడియో ఒకటి దీనికి ఇవ్వాలి
సరదాగంటే ఉండండి లేకపోతే పంపించేస్తాను మీ కాలే అది నేనైతే ఉండమని చెప్పాను లేదు ఉంటాను సార్ పర్లేదంటే చెప్తాను లేకపోతే ఈ కెమెరాతో నడిపించవచ్చు
ఇది అవుట్పుట్ తీసుకుంటున్నాం ఇన్పుట్ ఇవ్వాలి దానికి ఆక్స్ అదే ఫర్ సపోజ్
దీనికి మైక్ ఉంది కదా దీనికి మైక్ ఉంది కదా ఆడియో
కాదమ్మా ఇప్పుడు
మైక్ లేదు
దీనికి మైక్ ఉంది
దీని మైక్ ఉందా సరే చూడండి దీనికి మైక్ ఉంటుందా
మైక్ రాదు
దీనికి మైక్ ఉండదు
మైక్ ఉంది
మాట్లాడితే అవతల కనపడుతుంది
అవునా
ఎక్కడ ఉంటుందో తెలియదు
అదే అందరూ పెట్టండి ఏదైనా డివైస్ ఏదైనా
పోనీ ఏముంది అక్కడే దానికి ల్యాప్టాప్ లో పెట్టండి తెలుస్తుంది కదా
దీనికి పెట్టాలి ల్యాప్టాప్
కన్వర్ట్
పనిచేయండి సార్